Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, and Merry Christmas. I'm Renée Fleming. It goes without saying that we'll all hope for a happier new year. And because I've missed you all, singing into a webcam or a phone is absolutely not a substitute for you, your faces, and your applause. And because my family isn't gathering this year, which means we aren't singing together, I thought we all should sing together. These are some favorite holiday songs in keys that should make it possible for most of you to sing along. So I want to welcome Dave Sanders. We worked together actually on the opening of Planet Word, and I said, hey, why don't you come over and we'll just do a few holiday songs in my living room. So Dave, what's your favorite thing about the holidays?
I really love cooking Christmas dinner with my mom.
Wow.
I do that every year. It's really, really fun.
Do you have a specialty?
She makes a flank steak that's rolled with red peppers and pesto. It's really good.
Okay, I want that recipe.
Okay,
I'm a cooking and training, and I emphasize the training.
Okay.
Wow. And that's an annual thing.
Every year.
So what do you both make for Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving is more just a classic turkey,
Classic.
green bean casserole, the standards, mashed potatoes.
Oh, super. Oh, okay. I'm drooling now. I'm hungry. So I want to give you a little background on these carols because I found it so interesting when I started learning more about them. It came upon the midnight clear. I so love this text. It's incredibly relevant to right now. 1849, the poem by Edmund Sears, who was a pastor of a Unitarian church in Massachusetts. And Sears had gone through a very difficult time with his health. He had a breakdown and real depression. And he's thought to have written the poem with this message of peace as a reaction to the recent Mexican-American War. And one can really hear his desire to have everyone come together and really hear the call of the angels. It came upon the midnight clear, that glorious song of old, from angels bending near the earth to touch their harps of gold. Still through the cloven skies they come with peaceful wings unfurled, and still their heavenly music floats o'er all the weary world. Peace on the earth, goodwill to men, from the hands of gracious King. The world in solemn stillness lay to hear the angels sing. Yet with the woes of sin and strife, the world has suffered long. Beneath the angel strain have rolled 2,000 years of wrong, and O Tannenbaum, O Christmas Tree. This did not start out as a traditional folk carol. In fact, it was more like a folk song, O Fir Tree, referencing because firs are evergreen, referencing faithfulness in love. So the song was really meant to be an antidote to unfaithfulness, which was what clearly the writer had experienced. But in the 19th century, Christmas trees, all of this became popular and became really a symbol of Christmas. And then verses were added, and it became the Christmas classic that we know.
O Tannenbaum, O Tannenbaum, wie treu sind deine Blätter. O Tannenbaum, wie treu sind deine Blätter. Du grünst nicht nur zur Sommerzeit, nein, auch im Winter, wenn es schneit. O Tannenbaum, wie treu sind deine Blätter. O Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. O Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. Through summer's heat and winter's chill, your leaves are green and blooming still. O Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. O Christmas tree, you bear a joyful message. O Christmas tree, you bear a joyful message, that faith and hope shall ever bloom, to bring us light in winter's gloom. O Christmas tree, you bear a joyful message.
Jingle Bells was another famous song that was not originally a Christmas song. It's really one of the best known pieces in the entire world, and it didn't start its life as a carol. In fact, it was really a racing song. This was another one that was supposedly composed in, I believe it was Medford, Massachusetts, and the title was One Horse Open Sleigh. And the gentleman who wrote it actually was thinking more about the sleigh races that were popular then. And it was a little bit racy in another sense, because a sleigh was a way, one horse open sleigh was a way for an unchaperoned couple to have some alone time in the woods. And the bells, actually, the reference to the bells were there on the horse's tail because a horse and a sleigh were virtually silent in the snow. So to keep them safe, to keep them from running into other drivers. And this was a bit of a drag race. In fact, these races were referencing something extremely popular.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now the ground is white, go it while you're young. Take the girls tonight and sing the singing song. Just get a bobtail bay, 240 for his speed. Hitch him to an open sleigh and quack, you'll take the lead. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Yeehaw!
Silent Night has been translated into 140 languages, and now it's been named an intangible cultural heritage by UNESCO. Bing Crosby's recording is the fourth best-selling single of all time. The tune was actually written on Christmas Eve in 1818 near Salzburg, Austria. And because the church organ had been damaged in a flood, the song was premiered with guitar and voice. Dave, isn't that great? I know, I was surprised to read that too.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round the young Virgin Mother and Child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds first saw the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiance beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Jesus, Lord, at thy
Then the Christmas song, written in 1945 by Robert Wells and Mel Torme. I actually got to hear Mel Torme sing live when I was a student at the Chautauqua Music Festival, and he completely blew me away because even then his voice, he could just do anything with his voice, and it was such a beautiful sound. So it was actually, the song was composed, believe it or not, in July, in an extremely hot, miserable July. Robert Wells was jotting down winter phrases, trying to stay cool by thinking about cool weather. And Mel Torme saw the words, it was inspired, and 40 minutes later, they had this incredibly famous song. Nat King Cole was the first person to make it into an extraordinary hit. And he himself actually recorded it many, many times. I think this is probably one of the most beloved songs, certainly in my lifetime.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeers really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. To kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you.
We Wish You a Merry Christmas is a traditional carol from the West Country of England, and it's rooted in the classic English caroling tradition where well-to-do families would give treats to visiting singers on Christmas Eve. Figgy pudding, in case you're wondering, refers to the steamed Christmas pudding with raisins or plums, sometimes doused with flaming liquor. It's basically musical extortion. We're not going to go until you give us one of those puddings. Nothing to do with figs, by the way.
wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings of Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding and bring us some cheer. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings of Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring some out here. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. What child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch our King. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh. Come, peasant king, to own him, the King of kings. Salvation brings. Let loving heart enthrone him. Raise, raise a song on high, while Mary sings a lullaby. Joy, joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the Son of Mary.
So my request this year is that in lieu of figgy pudding, you donate to the Kennedy Center, the Artist Relief Tree, Sing for Hope, the AGMA Relief Fund, or any of the organizations helping performers who are without work and desperately need our assistance. So let's be sure that when we can finally be together again, our artists will have made it through and that there will be stages for them to light up once more and inspire us. I want to thank the Kennedy Center. Dave Sanders, thank you so much. What a pleasure singing with you. And thanks to all of you for being with us and for hoping. And I wish you all a wonderful holiday season. And I look forward to seeing you in 2021.